those players that excel, we'll be just jotting in them name and say, look here, these are the backup players that we have, just in case. And you know football is, you might just think say you're not a chance and somebody drop out and you're in.
Rascal. Who's back? The king of Miami. At least him once was. Yes, the big man. Well.
Well, I mean, as I said before, one of the things I was trying to achieve is to make sure that we have that 11, one in each position, just in case there's an emergency, when I get caught, caught out and struggling to fill any gaps that might be there. Because we're going to try and ensure that the players understand what we're trying to do before March. And those players that excel, we'll be just jotting in them name and say, look here, these are the backup players that we have, just in case. And you know football is, you might just think say you're not a chance and somebody drop out and you're in. So that is one of the things that we're trying to achieve. So the players really have it all. The ball is in the players' court at this particular point if they want to make some contribution to the whole effort. So that is really what we're trying to do. Anything else me tell you, talk about it, I'll give you some things I'm
Yeah, give you some. Yeah. Fair enough. Issa, welcome to the show. What say you?
Night, Mr. Speed, night King, night viewers. In regards to your coaching staff, Mr. Speed, I already been mentioned that you wouldn't want the two games to be the first time the coaching staff is getting together and all of that. You have to know who you can trust, stuff like that. You had said. What is it like now? This is going to be the second game in. How is it that you see your coaching staff is coming together, and what are some of the pros and cons of the system, being that some of your coaching staff have not been with you physically as yet?
No, they're fantastic. They bring together so many different strengths. That is just amazing. As you know, Michael is with one of the best team in the world as we speak. So he would have had some experiences there. He was the assistant coach at Tottenham Hotspur. He was an assistant coach, for our country. He's really under the radar, but he's a 44-year-old Jamaican mother and father, so he's well locked in on our fortunes. Miguel Coley has a lot of experience where he is, and quiet, unassuming, firm, and understand the game particularly well. As you know, Pree is a budding, rising superstar. He's our director of football. So I think, Aaron Lawrence is our goalkeeper coach. It's like the Avengers, man, come together. They are really good. And I'm pleased to just work with all of them. So I don't have any issues. All the things that I would have tried to test to see how they would react under pressure, they have lived up to the expectations and more. I'm good.
And you have two games. You said that the first one, the Grenada, now this one, the Martinique. What was your objective of having, mainly these two games? Was it just for the coaching staff? Was it to see players? If you care to answer that.
Multiple reasons. I mean, this is always the months for the past 4 years that we try to give local players an opportunity to play for the national teams, because we know that the top guns wouldn't be available. So we continue that. In addition, there was some players in the list of 52, which I wanted to look at up close and personal to see if they would be a part of the 26-man squad to actually play in the playoffs. So that would have been second. And as I said, third, the coaches, coach is an integral part of the game, make up probably 30% of the success, and we needed to ensure that we work together as a team. People didn't have any ears about them. They know what their roles was, and these roles would have been more defined the more we play. So yeah, there was just a lot of reasons why those two games was important.
Well, before you go again, Issa, if you have another question, coach, I was supposed to ask about one of my personal favorites. Them no. Angling na in that squad and angling in the previous squad. And then I saw a report yesterday, break on the internet to say that disciplinary thing like his drop. Angling one of my ball them not coach. Is the reports true if you care to say about that as well? Because I'm seeing it on the internet.
Say anything else on the internet, probably not 100%, but it goes something like that.
So if you go say, nearly go say. But that not mean so like him is not fully right off. Him still have a chance, or it's just drop from the squad, or it sound like you don't really want.
No. I'm not running because remember I tell you already. There's a floor. And now I go below the floor. And if I play, I go below the floor. That's it.
The floor.
Yeah, there's a. When me say there's a floor.
Oh yeah. The standard.
Yeah, me not go below the floor. Not for nobody at all. But and you don't have to worry if it only apply to local players. No, it apply to heritage players too. Everybody to apply to. Me not go below the floor. There's a standard where you have to uphold.
Oh whoa! All right, go ahead, Issa. Cause me never.
This was my final question. These two games that we were organized. Has it put any financial strain on the JFF any at all to get these two games organized, or it was budgeted for and it was always something that you all planned for?
No, the JFF budgeted for the games, but budget and cash are two different things, But these games is a part of our annual development expenses that we had earmarked to use for developing players who we believe as a future in the game. So we always bring them in, make them understand what international football is about, and hope they can kick on sometime down the road so they can come back and better the Jamaica national team. So it's a plan that we have for the last 4 years. You would have seen that it hasn't matured some of the time because, the issues that we have with coaches that didn't want to live here. But we're committed to it. It's expensive. Sometimes we could have done without it, but we thought it's a necessary part. If you have players playing in your leagues and then don't know where they're going, you might not be as productive as you think. So this was designed for development, but in this particular year, as I said before, we use it for other things too.
All right, thank you.
Big up yourself, Issa. A name I'm off ask about, coach. I'm gonna pick it out. Jonathan Rowe. One of my favorite ballers them again. Aware of the ball, are you looking at him because to ask about Brooks on the right, you say big Jonathan Rowe. What can you say?
Yeah, but Jonathan Rowe, as you know, he would have played for England 2 years ago. Or 2 years ago.
England U21.
Yeah, England under 21. England for that age group, yeah.
Yeah, and he win Euros. I think he win Euros with I think he would have win Euros with Omar Hutchinson was on that team.
But yeah. A passport.
I think he have a passport, man, because I think he was one of the players them where it was touted that he used the passport to free up one of the EU spots them. I think that was going around in the media.
Yeah, him have a passport.
Have a passport. Okay, so I'm stand a chance then.
Him have a passport.
You're keeping an eye on the player?
Yeah, big player. Yeah, him have a passport. I'm sure him have a passport. Big player.
Okay, big player. Big player on the hear that people. Big player.
But him was at the age where he could just probably still be tempted not to play for us. I must say that.
Oh wow.
And so is Hutchinson. Somebody keep on asking about Hutchinson. So is Hutchinson.
Oh, so is the age
that he will be tempted not to play for us.
Oh. Very interesting. Well, coach, I think we did I think I did justice to most of the questions. I tried my best, people. It was a pleasure, coach. I'm not gonna really hold you no longer. I think that we got most of the questions out the way. And as again, coach, as a national team head coach, Reggae Boyz head coach, where you have 6 million people, 6 million people now, no coach. I look to you for help carry across because it's a one team, the players and the coaching staff. We are look towards you for help carry across the line because we are going to work up in the coach. We are going to work up in the and we want to watch Jamaica more weird. Actually, and that's right, I'm probably go weird and I'm not there. No, I'm not weird. But still, I wonder, I wear my red, gold, and green shirt. I'm a black. I can figure it out. But who want to wear a black, gold, and green, red, gold, I'm confused. Who want to wear a jersey? Coach, thanks so much for passing through. All the best going forward, and it was excellent as usual, coach. Big up yourself, all right?
Thank you for having me, man. Anytime. Respect. And respect to all the listeners. Cool.
Big up yourself, coach. Big up, big up. People, there you have it, That was Mr. Rudolph Pree, the head coach of the Jamaican national football team. You can't have it any better than that.
Express my feelings, start my mind.
When Ball Pree TV, big them up. Yes, sir, when they catch it for me, big up Ball Pree TV. Like, share, subscribe.
Boom! I don't know how Ball Pree TV, we are big up, I don't know. Boom! I want Ball Pree TV, you don't know how to take. Big up yourself every time.
Like, share, and subscribe to Ball Pree TV.
And we tell them, say, Ball Pree TV, and we tell them thirst is nothing. Zoom in for the diamond, them.
Oh,
Image
shit.
is everything. Obey your image, and we make them know. I've seen enough TV before, but I've never seen a TV like this. I've seen enough station before. Ball Pree TV, the one you top the list. Room! Shizzle for cheesy. I didn't know bigging up Ball Pree TV would be so easy. Kaboom! Room! Sham! Kaboom!